Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. The Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program is a 30-minute radio intervention support program that is meant to provide continuous instruction to keep you academically engaged during this stay-at-home period, as well as preparing you, our 6th, 9th, and 12th graders for the pending Liberia Primary School Certificate Exam, Liberia Junior High School Certificate Exam, and West Africa Senior Secondary Certificate Exam when the time comes. Also, in addition to this academic support, the program is meant to provide psychosocial support for learners, teachers, and parents, and also tips on how you as parents and teachers can provide support to your students and children at home. Now, let's join our teacher for today's lesson.
Hello, everyone. My name is Felicia Sackey Doe-Sumah. I am your grammar teacher. We have a combined class of grades 1 and 2, or level 1. And our topic today is identifying nouns. Identifying nouns. Please get your notebooks, your pencils, and all that you need as we prepare to listen and learn. In our lesson last week, we talked about action words. And what did we say about action words? Do you remember? We said words that describe actions are called action words, or we also call them verbs. Verbs. We also said that when an action word describes an action that is being done by only one person, the action verb has an S. And that's why we say, my father speaks French. When the action word describes what more than one person is doing, the action word does not have an S. When the action word describes what more than one person does, the action word does not have an S. Example, the boys and girls eat the food. Eat the food. There is no S to eat. Now, very good. That was just a review of our last lesson. Now let's go into today's lesson. This lesson is for grades 1 and 2, but we encourage our parents, our teachers, and everyone to listen. Remember, no knowledge is ever wasted. Now let's begin our lesson for today. Again, we are in our grammar class, and the topic is identifying nouns. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to tell what a noun is. You will be able to list or name some nouns. You will also be able to place nouns in a correct category or in a correct group. When you say category, it also means group. To begin our lesson, please listen as I read the following sentences. Listen out for the word that names a person, a place, or a thing. You are listening to identify any word that names a person, a place, or a thing in the sentences I am about to read. Sentence number 1. Pat has a hat. Pat has a hat. Number 2. My leg hurts. My leg hurts. Number 3. The doctor is at the clinic. The doctor is at the clinic. Number 4. Is it the clinic on Dupont Road? Is it the clinic on Dupont Road? Number 5. Let's get into the car. Let's get into the car. Number 6, Liberia is our country. Liberia is our country. Good. Now let's go back. I'm very sure you have been listening. Let's go back to our sentences. In sentence number 1, the noun or the naming word is pat. Another one is hat. Pat has a hat. So we are listening out for the words that name persons, places, or things. Pat names a person. Hat names a thing. So our two words are pat and hat. In sentence number 2, my leg hurts. Leg is our word because leg means a thing, a part of the body. Sentence number 3, the doctor is at the clinic. Doctor names a person, clinic names a place. Number 4, is it the clinic on Dupo Road? Clinic names a place where you go to get treated when you are ill. Dupo Road is also a place in Painesville. Let's get into the car. Let's get into the car. Car is our naming word because it names a thing. Liberia is our country. Liberia is our country. Liberia is a place. Country tells also about a place. Now, in all of the sentences, there were words that name persons, that name places, and also name things. A word that names a person, a place, or a thing is called a noun. And a noun, we spell noun N-O-U-N. A noun is a word that names a person, a place, or a thing. A noun can also name an animal. You are listening to the Ministry of Education COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program, and I am your grammar teacher for today, Felicia Sackey Doe-Sumah. Our topic is identifying nouns for grades 1 and 2, or level 1. I know for some of you listeners, this lesson is a review. For others, it is a new lesson. Whether it is new or an old lesson, just let's sit back and enjoy our lesson. Remember, our parents and teachers are also part of our class today. Now, take your copybook. In your copybook, draw a box that has 3 parts. Draw a box and put in 3 parts, so that box has 3 parts. At the top of the first section, you write person. P-E-R-S-O-N, person. Good. On the next box, which is the box in the middle or in the center, you write place. P-L-A-C-E, place. Good. Now, in the last box, at the top, you write things. T-H-I-N-G-S, things. Again, in your copybook, draw a box. Divide that box into 3 parts. At the top of the first part of the box, you write the word persons. P-E-R-S-O-N-S. The next box is in the middle, you write places. P-L-A-C-E-S. And in the last box, you write things. Things. Now listen as I say each word or noun. Write the noun where it belongs. If it names a person, put it in a box for person. If the word names a place, put it in the box for places. And if it names a thing, put it in a box for things. Are we ready? Listen, and then we go. Number 1, school. School. SCHOOL, school. Where will we put school? Is it in a box for person or place or thing? You decide and write the word school. Very good. I know you are smiling because you have the right answer. Number 2, mother. I know your mother is sitting just next to you, watching you write the correct answer. M-O-T-H-E-R, mother. Where do we place mother? Is mother a person? Is mother a place? Is mother a thing? You decide and then you write mother where mother belongs. Number 3, playground. Playground. Playground, we have 2 words that make up one word, and I'm sure you have heard the word compound. When 2 words get together to make one word, that new word is called a compound word. If you haven't learned it, you will learn it in your other lessons. So playground is a compound word. It's play, P-L-A-Y-G-R-O-U-N-D, playground. What is playground? Is it a person? Is it a place? Is it a thing? Write it in the right box. Very good. Number 4 is musu. Musu, M-U-S-U. I'm sure you know someone who is called musu. Is musu a person, a place, or a thing? Write the word musu in the correct box. Number 5, church. Is church a person, a place, or a thing? Put it in the right box. Food. Where will we put food? In the box with person, with place, or with thing. Write food in the correct box. Number 7, teacher. Teacher, I am a teacher. T-E-A-C-H-E-R, teacher. Is teacher a person? Is teacher a place? Is teacher a thing? Write the word teacher in the correct box. Then friend. I have a new friend. F-R-I-E-N-D, friend. Is friend a person, a place, or a thing? Write it in the correct box. Number 9, James. My father's name is James. Is James a person, a place, or a thing? Write it correctly. Number 10, pencil. I write with my pencil. Is pencil a person, a place, or a thing? Number 11, car. Car, C-A-R, car. Is it a person? Is it a place? Is car a thing? Put it in the correct box. Very good.
Coronavirus is spread via droplets. When the person coughs or sneezes, the droplets land on surfaces and are picked up on the hands of others and spread further. People catch the virus when they touch their infected hands to their mouth, nose, or eyes. It follows that the single most important thing you can do to protect yourself is keep your hands clean by washing them frequently with soap and water or hand sanitizer.
Now look at your answers and find out where we place each noun. And let's go over it. 1. School. If you put school in under a place, you are correct. Number 2, mother. Mother is a person, so we put it under person. Number 3, playground. Playground is where? Is it a person? Is it a place? Is it a thing? So we put it under place. Number 4, musu is a person, so we put it under person. Number 5, church. A church is a place where we go, so we put it under place. Food. Food is not a person, it is not a place. So food is a thing, so we put it under thing. A teacher is a person, so where do we put it? Under person. Friend, your friend is a person, so it goes under in the box for person. James, of course, James is a man or a boy, so we put James under person. Pencil. A pencil, is it a person? Is it a thing? Is it a place? A pencil is a thing. Car. C-A-R, car. Is a car a person, a place, or a thing? It is a thing, so we put it under thing. Very good. Now you need to give yourself a pat on the back. And what do I mean by that? Just clap for yourself. I know your answers are correct. But if you miss a few of your answers, just make correction and then we can move on. Again, a word that names a person, a place, or a thing is called a noun. N-O-U-N. Now let's do another activity. We are going to name some parts of the body. 1, let's look at our head. And you know, on our head, we can name many more parts, right? Good. We have our eyes, nose, mouth, ears, chin. What else we didn't name? We have our mouth, we have our lips. Let's go to the rest of the body. Arms. We have our 2 arms. We have our fingers. We have our legs. We have our feet. And you have your back. All of those words name things. They are nouns. Let's listen as I read more sentences. Listen carefully for more nouns. Find out whether the word names a person, a place, or a thing. If it does, then it is a noun. Sentence number 1. This is our farm. And the noun in there is farm. It names a place. Number 2, how are the ducks? We want to know, how are the ducks? And ducks are animals. So the word duck names an animal, so it is a noun. 3, does your mother bake cakes? Does your mother bake cakes? Mother names a person, cakes name a thing. So we say Mother is a noun. Cakes is a noun. Number 4. My brother likes fruits. Brother names a person. Fruits names things. So both of them are nouns. Number 5. Make a bake cake for him. Make a bake cake for him. Cake names a thing, so cake is a noun. Number 6. There are gates on the farm. Gates name things. Farm name places, or place. Gates name things. The farm names a place. They are all nouns. The ship has a big sail. Let's find a noun. Ship is a noun because it names a thing. Sail is a noun because it also names a thing. When will we eat the rice? When will we eat the rice? Rice is the noun because it names a thing. Very good, boys and girls. You are listening to the Ministry of Education COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. I am your grammar teacher for the day. My name is Felicia Sackey Doe-Sumah, and our topic is identifying nouns. And this lesson is for grades 1 and 2 or level 1. Now, boys and girls, we just listed some nouns in our sentences. And I know you all got your answers correct. If you did not get them right, please make your corrections. Now let's do a walk through your home and in your neighborhood. I know we are all home. Let's begin from your bedroom. In a bedroom, we have a bed, a mattress, bed sheet, pillow, radio, dresser, mirror. All of those words name things. Very good. Now let's find some words in your home that name people. Are we ready? Good. Let's start with family words. Mother, father, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, cousins, grandmother, grandfather. Maid, your maid or your nurse. Very good. So these are words that name family and they are nouns. Now let's see if we can name words for places in our neighborhood. Are we ready? Hand pump. Hand pump. The hand pump is a thing, right? Good. We all go to the hand pump to get some water. Church. A church is a place where we go to worship in our neighborhood. Some of us worship right in our neighborhood. Some of us go outside our neighborhood. But a church is a place where you go to worship. Mosque. The Christians go to the church. The Muslims go to the mosque. Market. A market is a place, so that word means a place. Neighbors, the people who live around you are your neighbors. Friends, you have your friends at school and you have friends at home. School, we are not going to school now because of COVID-19. All of the words that we have named are naming either persons, places, or things. And they are called nouns. Nouns. Let's go back and do a quick review of our grammar class today. Let's go back and do a quick review of what we have learned in class today. 1. We learned that a word that names a person, a place, or a thing is called a noun. Good. We also learned that nouns can be persons, places, or things. And we learn how to put our nouns into groups. You can put it in the box with persons, or in a box with things, or in a box with places. Good. Now take your copybooks and let's get our homework for today. Make sure you write what we are giving you and make sure you use that as your review lessons so that when you go back to school, you already know your lessons. Number 1, get a reading book. I am very sure you can find a book in your house. Find a story in that book and read it. When you get through reading the story, find 10 nouns. I'm very sure you will find nouns in your story you are about to read. When you find the nouns, draw the box just as we did in our lesson today. Draw a box with 3 parts. One that says persons, the other part of the box will be places, and the last one will be things. So you put the words in the boxes where they belong, whether they are persons, whether they are places, or whether they are things. Let me say that one more time. Take your reading book, read a story. After reading the story, find 10 nouns in the story. Draw a box with 3 parts. Write the words in the correct box. Write your words in the box with persons or with places or with things. Very good. And when we come back to class, we are going to review before we move on to our next lesson. I trust that you are going to do your homework, and I know our parents at home will help you do your homework. In our next class, we will continue with nouns. This time, we will name nouns that name more than one. Today, we only identify nouns. In our next class, we'll be talking about nouns that name more than one. How do we write them? How do we use them? Please read about such nouns and get ready for our next class. So boys and girls, I have enjoyed the time spent with you today, and I hope you too had a great time. For more of these lessons, please tune in to the following radio stations: Truth FM 96.1, ELBC 99.9, ELUM 98.7, Hot FM 107.9, Cool FM 91.9, ECOWAS Radio 91.5, Kings FM 88.5, Freedom FM 87.9, OK FM 99.5, and City FM 90.2. You can also follow us on community radio stations across the country. Before I leave you, please remember to wash your hands with soap and water. Observe social distancing. It means you should not stand or sit close to people. Better still, stay at home and avoid moving about as much as possible. I have been your teacher, Felicia Sackey Doe-Sumah, and today we talked about nouns for in grades 1 and 2. Amen. Amen.